Alright, I should be streaming. Let's see. I'm just gonna play a couple test runs. Yeah, no, my FPS is at 60 whenever I play. I'm going to try to fix it. Sorry, I'm still super new to the streaming thing. I'm just trying to make my FPS not awful. Whenever I'm streaming with OBS, I know that on Twitch it would sometimes work. But now all of a sudden, it doesn't. And yeah. Okay, so there's no way. Yeah, there is absolutely no way that I can do crack on this FPS. Alright, I'm watching a YouTube tutorial right now. I absolutely should not be streaming this. But shout out to Your Six Studios on YouTube because they're going to teach me how to not have awful frame rate.
OBS or just regular OBS. So we want to go on over to settings and open this up, and we can go down to the output. And under here, if we're streaming, we might be hitting our video bitrate limit. So we could try reducing that if our internet's not very good. We can just check our upload with a quick little speed test to see what it is, and then just find a recommended bitrate. So mine's at 7,000. If I stream at 4K, I will be lagging the entire time, and my stream will suffer. Then look at the encoder too. The entire time, and my stream will suffer. Then look at the encoder too. So we have three options now for encoder. Software X264. This is going to be using your CPU. And then we have the NVIDIA one. This is going to be using our GPU. So whatever the one is being used the least is the one you want to go ahead and pick, I would say. So you can kind of find this out when you're playing a game. Most of the time, when you're playing a game, you're going to be maxing out your GPU, and it's going to be at like 100% when you're playing. So you definitely don't want to put it on your GPU then. Maybe you have a very good CPU. So you can kind of look at Task Manager, just type it in down here, Task Manager, and you can open this up. Otherwise, you can open up the Windows Game Bar, and they have performance stats on there. But if you look at this, we can see my GPU's at 40% right here, and then my CPU's at 45%. So when you have a game open, your stats might be a little bit different. So just put it on whatever device is being used less. So for me, I'll probably put it on my CPU. So software 264, and that should help out as well. And that for me made a big difference when I'm trying to record stuff just for gaming content and whatever. And then we can go back to here, go to video output. So this is the streaming section. If we're not going to be streaming and just recording, go down to this section and change that under here for the encoder. And there is one that kind of has both of them, and I've been trying that out to see if I can get the best of both worlds. So go ahead and try that out too, and just see your CPU and GPU usage. And then we can look at the recording quality too. If you have this set too high, like a lossless quality, tremendous large file size, this is going to be using up more resources on your computer. So it's going to be more difficult for them to record. So try doing something less, like high quality, medium file size. And then what we want to do is go on over to video right here. And we could try change the output resolution. So maybe we have too high of a resolution. This is just using up too much system resources. So you got to set at 4K. Try lowering this to 1080p or 720p. And this will be for the output resolution. And you can look at the different values for the resolutions. So you can see 1080 times 1920, 720 by 1080. And you can just go ahead and just write that in here. And then we got these downscale filter. And one of the big changes for me that I saw was going to bicubic, sharpen scaling, 16 samples. That one seemed to work pretty good for me.
Alright, I'm gonna close the stream and I'm gonna open it back up. I'm just going to try to fix this. That was a test stream anyways.